Good, happy Wednesday morning to you. Breakfast is over, folks. I'm having a hard time vlogging during breakfast because we're periscoping, and I get so caught up in that. Nick has decided that he likes to share what he's having for breakfast on Periscope with people, and actually this morning it went really well. We had a lot of really positive interaction with people, and I think it's a good witness. I think it's really good. So I had to watch that, and I have to keep my eyes on it because I don't want any trouble. But you know, I'm just so thankful we didn't have a single bit of problems, no trolls whatsoever. What happened, honey? Oh, why don't you go get it? Just worry about Rocky getting the stick. I'm embarrassed though. I had a temper tantrum because Caroline was not being very good at the table, and she was pushing her dish toward me, telling me that I could eat it. And I was trying to focus on what I was watching on the Periscope and not really paying attention to her. And she pushed and pushed and pushed the plate until the plate with the bowl on top of it tumbled to the floor with a full bowl of oatmeal in it. And usually I try, I really make a strong effort never to get mad at the kids for spilling anything, because I know they're already upset about it, and there's no reason to cry over spilt milk, right? Or anything else that's spilt for that matter. But I knew she was pushing me, and I knew she was pushing the limits to get to that plate, and she knew what she was doing, and I am so embarrassed. Not only embarrassed, but I feel bad for her, and I feel bad for the witness that I was in front of my children. So I gotta really pray about that and be more patient. I'm talking to everybody. You thought I was talking to somebody on the phone. Look at that hair. Boy, honey, we gotta cut it. Seriously.
Yeah, we gotta cut it.
Are we gonna cut it?
No.
We're not gonna cut it?
Mm-hmm. This is something.
Why? What's the meaning of this? What's the purpose of this?
The purpose is...
You like it that way? You really like it that way?
Yeah, I do.
Seriously? Says he likes it that way. What? She's playing with you, honey. Give it to me. Give it to me, because she feels like you're playing with her, okay? And I don't want you to get hurt. Caroline? Rocky thinks Caroline's playing. She's got that little stick. You don't, honey, you're teasing her like that. Okay, let's not do that. So anyways, we are going to go this afternoon. We're going to go to a meetup. Do you guys ever hear of meetup? I feel like I'm like the only one on this planet that's never heard of it. Even my Aunt Linda, Curtis's Aunt Linda, she even knew about meetups. When I was telling her about it, she's like, oh yeah, meetups. You go, I'm like, what, meetups? What's that? So I discovered meetups. And it's the funniest thing how we did discover it. Last year, was it springtime last year?
No, fall.
Fall? Was it fall? It was just in the fall? Was it really? No, it was last year, because it's been more than a year since I joined, and then I let it go. But I think, anyways, it was last year sometime, spring or summer. And I decided we're going to take the kids to the playground, because I had to run some errands in Oswego, and that's where Curtis's dad lives. And we went to this playground, and it's the middle of the school day, and the playground is jam-packed full of kids. Anyways, so we go into the playground, and these ladies are like, oh, are you here for the meetup? And I'm like, no, we just came to play in the playground. And they said, oh, really? Do you homeschool? And I said, yeah, we homeschool. And the lady that I was talking to, she said, oh, this is a homeschool meetup. And I was like, really? She says, yeah, you ever heard of the Fox Valley homeschoolers? And I'm like, no, I never heard of you. And she's like, yeah, look it up online, meetups. You can meet up with any groups. There's all kinds of groups everywhere that meet up together. And I don't want you to play with her, because I'm afraid you're going to get hurt, because she plays rough. Okay, don't touch her, please. Obey mommy. And so I looked it up online, and sure enough, I've finally discovered meetups. So I joined with them last year, but then I kind of fell away because we were busy, and the kids weren't really overexcited about it. But I think it's just because they're shy. So I decided that we're going to try it. We're going to try it again. So we're going to go to this Fox Valley Homeschoolers meetup and meet with some moms. And this one's like a new homeschoolers meeting older homeschoolers. And no, it's a Fox Valley homeschoolers. I did that one too. I actually joined a couple of the meetup groups. homeschool, and one's a vegan meetup group. Just trying to, get out there and meet people and share and socialize. I mean, it's great to do it online. I'm loving doing YouTube and the vlogs, but every human, has this desire to really reach out to like people physically, to see them one-on-one. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. So right now I've got to get going because we've got to go to meet Eric. I've got to pay him for his work that he did in the ceilings, in the bathrooms, and then we're gonna go do a little shopping and then go to this meetup. So I guess Nick's gonna stay in here with little Missy Rocky, and we're gonna go into the Goodwill because I need to get some shirts.
There's a homeschool meetup in 56 minutes.
It's in 56 minutes. They gave us a reminder about the homeschool meetup.
And Olivia wants me to learn Spanish.
Oh, well, you better be learning that.
Can you put your finger, please? Your hand's on your camera.
Anyways, we went to Woodman's and did a little shopping. We got a few things for the trip. Like, it's so much easier to eat cold cereal and milk when you're traveling stuff. And we need to go to Fruitful Yield afterwards, after the meetup, because we've got some things we need to get. And went to the bank. Yeah. So I didn't make it to the Goodwill because I thought, you know what? I don't think we're going to have time to get here. And believe it or not, I have my purse here. We are late. We're late. I am habitually late these days. And, I didn't used to be like that. Really, I didn't used to be like that. But what do you do? Right, Caroline? Yeah. So we're at the homeschool meetup. We're going to meet some kids, meet some moms. You see they're already here, some of them. So we're gonna come up here. This is the first meetup we've ever done. Let's see how it goes, you guys. We're home. It's good to be home. Look at little Missy. She has had a busy day. Busy. So I gotta get the groceries in. And get everybody baths because everybody stinks. Outside playing for a couple of hours, even the dog stinks. I'm gonna have to give her a bath too. Get Caroline in the house, get the groceries in. I can't remember what I periscoped and what I vlogged anymore. I did a scope. We took the dog to a dog park right by the playground where we were doing the meetup. And it's a city dog park. I don't know. City dogs kind of. Am I stereotyping or not? But city dogs, to me, seem to be a little bit more. I don't know. Aggressive? Not aggressive. High-spirited. I don't know. Not very mannerly. There you go. They don't have very good manners. Or maybe I'm just stereotyping. I don't know. But there was a giant, gargantuan German Shepherd there. And it was making me so nervous. So here I am trying to periscope, do a periscope. And this dog is like chasing my poor little, this giant of a dog is chasing my poor little Rocky. Help me bring these groceries in, honey, would you? And anyway, we got through it. Rocky didn't want to stay for very long. She was pretty scared. So I don't blame her. So now we are home, and we're going to try and get this stuff put away.
Where does this petal come from?
From one of the trees in the middle of the median there, right? All right, Catherine, you're coming empty-handed, honey. Go get some groceries, please. Well, today was quite a day. We got some interesting things, I never went to a meetup. I don't know if I said that already before. So it's pretty interesting to meet other homeschool moms and kids. And Olivia made a little friend, Ellie. And I thought that was really sweet. And those of you homeschool moms that we met, if you found us on YouTube, I'm so glad that I was able to have a chance to meet with you. And see if I can remember their names. Danielle, Melissa, Brenda, Tori, Terry, and I don't know if there's any others. I don't think there was any others. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. But I really enjoyed meeting you guys. It was so much fun. And that dog park, I don't know. I get really nervous with dog parks because you don't know. If you don't know the dog, it's like you don't know what can happen. But I feel pretty good about the one that we were going to. The other one that we went to before today's. So I think we're just going to stick with that one. Not to say that there's not going to be a dog that I have to worry about, but I don't know. I feel like I have a little more control in that one for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. But anyways, guess who thinks he's king of the castle now? You, huh? You think you're king of the castle? And you know why that is? Because little Missy's in her cage, and it seems to me like the cat knows that she has no way out. Isn't that right, Sable? Do you feeling pretty safe about that? You really feeling good about that, huh? Coming on out, aren't you? Yeah, it seems like he doesn't really worry about her at all when she's in that crate. It's like he knows she can't get out. So funny. So, my sister is slowly recovering. I feel bad for her. She had a rough day yesterday, she said, and last night she was sick, throwing up and stuff. And I feel so bad for her, being in pain and then being sick on top of it. That's gotta be rough. Poor thing. But we're coming to see her and take care of her next week. And I think she's got it covered this week, I'm hoping. I think she's got her daughter, my niece, Alicia, and some other friends that are going to take care of her this week, I'm hoping. She's still in the hospital today. Today's Wednesday. She was supposed to come out today, but with being so sick and in so much pain, they decided to keep her one other night. So we'll see if she can get home tomorrow. I'm hoping for her sake. So, and my juice fast, out the window. I just can't imagine traveling with 4 kids and a dog for 2 days and try to keep up with this juice fast. Take the juicer, take the produce, prepare it, and do it. But I'm not giving up totally. Today I ate breakfast. Oh no, I did eat both meals today. Yesterday I ate breakfast and juiced for lunch. So I'm going to try to juice as much as I can. And when I get to Tammy's house, that's my sister, Tammy, if I haven't told you yet already, she's got a juicer. So I'm going to try to juice as much there too so I can juice for her too, because I think that would really help her to recover much more easily. So, yes, what else was I going to tell you? Oh man, this live video has just exploded in our home between Facebook and the Facebook video calls. My Aunt Mary called me this evening, and you know, I haven't seen Aunt Mary since January of 1998. I think it was 98. Yeah. So what's that, 18 years? Something like that? Yeah. And I got to see her. She just called me out of the blue. She did a video call on Facebook, and I thought, well, that is really cool. That's really neat. And I got this morning at 7 o'clock this morning. Of course, it was nighttime for Janelle in Australia. But what a wonderful way to wake up is to finally get to meet her and to see what she's like, and for her to talk to me. I could only type to her because it was Periscope. But that was just so cool, Janelle. It was so neat to finally see you. And then George from London, he did his Periscope later. And who else? Faith. It was so neat to be able to just get to know you a little bit better, know you in your own environment, see your kids, see, a little part of your life. It's just so neat. I just love it. I love it. Technology can be so good and so much of a blessing in so many ways, but on the other hand, you've got to be careful with it too, because it can also be a curse. So, I mean, you've got to look at it both ways and just take the blessing and thank God for it and use it as for a blessing, for the blessing that it was intended, that God would really want us to reach out to each other and to fellowship with one another, to develop that sense of community. I just love it from all over the place. And even from the States, I've met so many people, even just right here in our own country, all over the place. And I'm so grateful and thankful to you guys. Our Periscope is exploding, but I'm not happy because I just heard today that catch.me is dissolving. It's going away. I think they said May 4th. And I was getting excited. I said, oh man, all my scopes will just be saved automatically. I won't have to worry about it, but I'm just going to really have to make that concerted effort to get these scopes onto YouTube. So I'm not gonna save every one, but the ones that really have a lot of really good pertinent information, I'm gonna really, really, really make an effort to get those out to you, because there's just so much, and I don't want the people that are not able to be on scope or to catch the replays before they expire. I don't want that to happen for those of you that really want to see this, to see the videos, to see the periscopes. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to really work on that, because we've really had a lot of good discussion, and I don't want you to miss out if you're not able to be there. So, yeah, a lot going on. I'm looking forward to getting to Virginia. I love traveling. You know, Curtis is not really big on traveling because, you know, he drives every day, you know, I think nearly 400 miles every day. So the last thing he wants to do is travel, but I know he's not going to want to be alone without us too. So I'm kind of torn, because I feel bad for him and I'm going to miss him, but I am looking forward to the traveling and to visiting Virginia. I love Virginia. I love it. You know, John Denver should have sung about Virginia, not West Virginia. Sorry, Kim. West Virginia's nice too, but Virginia was my home for so long, and it's just so beautiful. I miss it so much. But we're going to get back there and have a little visit, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, on that note, I need to move on because I do need to get to bed. So let's read Our Steps to Christ. So many of you have this now, and I hope that you are really enjoying it and getting a blessing from it. And those who don't have it, you are welcome to have one for free from us. If you send me an address in an email to my email address, stacyb88@gmail.com. It will be in the description below this video, and we will get you one. You don't want to miss out on the blessing of reading this little book. I've been reading just little bits and pieces. I have not been reading. Little birdie's telling me it's 11 o'clock. I have not been reading through the whole book, just bits and pieces, because we just don't have, you know, that's not in the scope of these vlogs. But I want you to receive a little blessing before we're done, and also get you interested in reading the rest of this book. It's so good. It's such a blessing. It's so powerful. You know, it really gets you to understand how much God is trying to get through to us, how much He loves us, and how much He wants to have that relationship with us and us to have an experience with Him. So on that note, let's continue reading our chapter, What to Do with Doubt. There is an evidence that is open to all, the most highly educated and the most illiterate, the evidence of experience. God invites us to prove for ourselves the reality of His Word, the truth of His promises. He bids us taste and see that the Lord is good. Instead of depending upon the word of another, we are to taste for ourselves. He declares, "Ask and ye shall receive." His promises will be fulfilled. They have never failed. They never can fail. And as we draw near to Jesus and rejoice in the fullness of His love, our doubt and darkness will disappear in the light of His presence. So if we really develop an experience with God, it's impossible really to doubt Him. If you know who He is and you have that relationship with Him, you can't doubt Him. And that's just beautiful. He really wants us not to think of Him as just some distant being somewhere that really doesn't care about who you are. He wants us to know that He is our Father and that He loves us so tremendously, and He wants us to learn to love Him. I am losing my voice. That's not good. I hope I'm not coming down with something. I feel like I might be, but I don't feel really bad. I just feel like my voice is kind of like shaky. Uh-oh. Anyways, I'm gonna get to bed. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great day, and don't forget to live well and be strong. Adios.